Stepped in the game. If y'all can hear me in the chat, let me know. Do an audio test real quick. And let me know if the Elgato's too loud. Alright, so I've never played this DLC yet, so I don't know what this guy is attempting to tell me here. Yeah, no idea what's going on there. But this is going to be my little attempt here to finally finish this game. For whatever reason, and you guys follow me, you know what the deal is, but I've y'all excuse me with the controls as well, because I haven't played this game in almost about 2 years. So here we go. A little bit different than the normal intro to the game, because we're gonna go there, directly there, obviously, since I have all the tools in tow or what have you. But it's definitely time to play this game and get where I need to be. It's just interesting because I've completely forgotten just about everything as far as how this game goes. I just know that I need to go to that castle and fight that guy, because I haven't fought him. About the only thing I haven't done in this game. I've pretty much everything, all the shrines and whatnot. I've pretty much gotten Korok seeds. Fuck that. That's crazy. That's way too much to do. So just want to make sure everything's good to go. There may be a little slight delay between some of the sound on the game and me talking, depending. I haven't gotten the timing down yet. I don't know if it's 510 milliseconds or 500 milliseconds, but I got another stream that I'll probably upload later of me playing Katana Zero, and since that game is very, very specific to timing, I was able to tell a lot more on that game than this one. So yeah, I just want to try to see what I can do as far as getting where I need to be here, and figure out what I want to do. Do I want to teleport down there or what? But last time I tried to do that, the only teleport point that's close enough, other than this tower here, is right above where my horse is going to be. So I'm going to move there real quick if I can, and see if I can get all the way down. Yeah, all the hearts. I made sure I went and did all the quests for all the hearts. You have to sell your soul or whatnot to get all the hearts. It's a plus or minus. So either you have more stamina, or your attack is greater, or what have you. You got to choose between those. And so I don't have 3 rings of stamina. I think I only have 2. So that's what I decided to. Yeah, so I only have 2. But yeah, it is what it is. And I just have to figure out which way I need to go to get down there. So I can go down there and call my little horse. And yeah, this game is just amazing. There's so much to do. It's just ridiculous. And there's a couple goblins down there. I don't know what they're doing. So this is one of 3 platforms I've played this game on. I did a couple. There's some videos I probably should upload comparing this version of the game. I have multiple Wii U versions of this game, and the third Wii U version of this game is the Simu emulator. So I've played it on there as well to do a lot of testing in 1440p, and now it's a lot easier to play in 4K with a lot of the updates and whatnot. But just the comparison between the two, even when you update everything and whatnot, all you're doing is wrapping recreated textures on top of an already existing game. And obviously this game is more CPU bound than it is GPU bound, so it doesn't really matter what type of GPU you have, as long as the shader cache is interpreted well by the GPU. You can run this game pretty effectively, but your CPU has to be up to snuff. So you will easily on some older CPUs, say like 2700K, 3700K Intel, you will run into some issues as some logic isn't interpreted well. I'm guessing at some point somebody's going to be smart enough to where they can all the compute fetches that are happening in the background for this game. So like as I head to certain aspects over here, it animates certain stuff in the background as you move towards it, and how it does like here the LODs for these trees and whatnot, how all this stuff is calculated by the CPU. Maybe they'll figure out a way to convert that to GPU only logic, and then it won't matter what type of CPU you have. It can be all GPU brunt at that point. But this is a clear testament to design and how Nintendo knew how to work around the clear limitations that they chose for the Wii U in general. They're like, hey, well, we're going to implement everything, make everything. If we're going to make anything CPU bound, it's going to be the physics engine, and that's the majority of what you have going on there. You got Bokaba's down here. I don't know what they're swinging at down there. It must be one of the NPCs, I'm guessing. Should I go down there and help them? Maybe, depending on how I feel. But yep, there's a NPC there, and I don't know what the deal is there, but yeah, they were just dumb. But and I don't know if these guys are like some of these guys. I forget she's okay, but there's other people in the game. Well, wow, bonus, I'll take it. There's other people that aren't necessarily so friendly, and this dude sucks at protecting her. But anyway, let's see if I can call who I need here. Oh, my giant pony couldn't hear me. Okay, and apparently there's some type of DLC for me to be able to call that horse no matter where I am. And I know Zelda's horse will show up no matter what I do, but figure out what this guy is. Oh God. Yeah, and I don't want to go there, really. But I guess I can. Let's go to Trial of Power. But yeah, it was an interesting week as far as tech goes. If you guys have questions or whatever, you can put them in the chat, whatever, and I'll address them as we go. But a lot of talk about PlayStation 5 being somewhat weaker than the Xbox Series X. Not that it really matters, but there's a lot of talk of that. Talking about teraflops and whatnot, and why we're still talking about teraflops as if they mean anything is just bewildering to me. The fact that Digital Foundry had paid videos to explain to you why the teraflop difference isn't going to be great with the newer GPUs, the Navi GPUs versus the prior generation GPUs. They're still around anywhere between 8 to 14 teraflop range as far as mid and high end. Why that change hasn't happened, why we aren't seeing 20 teraflop GPUs and whatnot. They had to explain that to you so you understand that there's still an increase in performance while at the same floating point calculation range. So Navi teraflops are not the same as the old Radeon teraflops. Basically, is what they're trying to explain to you, and that's the exact same thing that I was trying to explain to you with regards to, hey, what's happening on this console may not be the same as other consoles because all teraflops are not the same. So it's just a number affixed to how much math your GPU can do based on the shader count. And all shaders are not the same, so all teraflop counts are not going to be the same. We don't know what extra things Nintendo added on the Wii U shaders, as well as the shaders on this Nvidia guy. From what I understand, for the most part, everything's kind of stock as far as Nvidia goes with their tech. But the Wii U is completely custom, and we know that for a fact at this point. And there are things that, from all the rumors, suggest as far as the teraflop count and the TMU count, that shouldn't be possible. So how exactly certain things happen? Obviously, Nintendo designed that console in a very custom way. So, Nindy Gamer, what's up in the chat? SK Massive, appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. I'm gonna call this big ass horse. See if he can see me now. Yep, here he comes. See if I can attempt to sneak into this castle. Let's go, guy. Yeah, not really sure how exactly I'm supposed to deal with this here. This is an interesting situation. And I'm making all the noise in the world. I don't want to kill my horse, but so there's a duplication glitch. Okay, so then I can max out everything in the game. Yeah, I get it. Don't kill my horse, yo. Just a second. Sorry, excuse me. I had to adjust a menu for the night. Good old got to bring in the New Year with pork, so some ribs. And I was assisting with the new pressure cooker we have to fix that. And there you go. Happy holidays. Cheers. Good old eggnog and vodka to bring the New Year in. So, all right. So I'm obviously missing some comments from time. Xenoblade X music, yes, of course. It's the way we roll around here. K on Nintendo says, do you think that Breath of the Wild 2 used the same techniques in terms of CPU as the first game did? Possibly. And that's probably because of maybe the engine itself and how the engine was designed. Maybe they didn't want to do a complete overhaul, so we'll see here in a moment. Oh God, let me get away. I'm in a bad location. Come on. Boom, appreciate you. Let's see if I can get him. Oh yeah, he's super dead. So now, I just need my horse back. Wherever he went. Because we got interfered with. But yeah, that's pretty much the issue. Since the original game was designed the way that it was, and it was for Wii U, it's kind of hard to start from scratch when there's so much good to be had with this engine. Oh God, is it really about to reset RAM on me? That's crazy. And that was the other cool thing too. So here you got this red moon here, and I'm gonna have to fight probably a whole bunch of guys if I don't get to his castle in time. That resets all the RAM, and it's so crazy. But like all the enemies in memory, kind of reset and go away. So. I don't know if that's going to be one of the things that is a fix for the new engine, or maybe if they build it all the way around Switch, then perhaps there'll be a lot of advantages to it, as far as CPU and things like that, because Wii U CPU is significantly more capable. It's more capable than even Xbox One and PS4 per clock, so that is definitely something that Nintendo could possibly take advantage of. It's just time and attention, basically. This horse wants nothing to do with me speeding up at all. I guess because he's so big, but so this is like my favorite parking spot as far as preparing to wage battle on this castle. But I think RAM is about to reset, so I don't know what to do here, to be honest with you. I think I'll just let it reset and I'll deal with some more questions here, but that's just like, it's just such smart design to deal with things like this. Like, hey, well, if we're going to repopulate the world, or we're going to remember all the enemies you killed in this open world game, how do we keep from running out of memory? It's just, that's just so smart, because you only had one gig of RAM to deal with here in this game. So yeah, it's just one of those things. It's kind of funny because I don't oh God, I'm over here getting destroyed, double teamed, if you will. They don't want none though. Dude, get up. Come on. There's too much going on. Hit my horse. It's just bad. Dude. So what the issue I'm having now is, since I haven't played this game in so long, it's me understanding the jump attack is I forget that jump is mapped to X instead of B. So it's just one of those weird things that I have to deal with here. And since I forget what it's mapped to, I forget how to do my slow motion attack here. This dude, he's just steady running around taking advantage of what I'm doing. Where are you? But I know I need to. This is probably the best time for me to figure this out, because I don't have time to do this if I'm actually going to fight Ganon like this. He murked me pretty quick. But yeah, that's me. That's me. This is the disadvantage of playing Xenoblade for so many years and not playing Zelda. I haven't played this game in a very long time, but it is what it is. So let me hop back on this horse here. Not that I could really go too much further with him, but well, I can't even go across that really, so we can get over here. But yeah, this whole part of the game is just amazing to me. Just any of this, just this dude is like really about that life out here. I don't know which one of these I need to use as far as, let's see. Let's see what kind of wrong arrows. Let's see. I don't have any ancient arrows. Oh well. Wake up, dude. I'm gonna hit you in the eyeball. Come on. Let's see how quick I can do this. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's just, and it's so crazy because when you first come across those things, you want nothing to do with them, and then you figure out, eventually how to kill them or what have you, and you're not so afraid of them anymore, if you will. But it's just crazy how you go from being completely afraid in this game to being confident. And like I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous coming up on that thing the first time, since I haven't played this in so long, but it's just amazing to me. He's saying I'll have to fight the Guardian again if I don't get out of there. Yeah. Can you tell I really don't play this game that much? I haven't played it in a very long time. So, but I finally get to walk my way in here. Nope, you're not getting me, dude. And I had to go in and clear all of this crap. There's no horse riding in here. But it's just, this game is like so, there's so much to remember, as far as getting yourself acclimated to everything going on. It's too much going on. You have to remember the arrow game, the shield game, the attack game. the map in general, remembering where warp points are and how to get where you need to go. But oh man, let me see what we got here. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm getting some chat comments that are literally disappearing. That's crazy. Let's see. Sandstorm Dow says, "What would I rather come out this year for silencing haters' purposes? Breath of the Wild 2 or Metroid, or something completely different like Bayonetta 3?" If there was a choice, like if I could only pick one, I mean, at this point, I'm probably gonna say Zelda because that's gonna be like if I'm going to choose, and this is gonna be the game that I want to play, you know, for the majority of the year. If that's the only choice I have, then it'll probably be Zelda. I'm guessing because a Bayonetta 3 type game, that's a great action game, but as far as getting several months worth of playtime out of it. So the challenge mode in Bayonetta 2 is really good, but I don't see myself playing like this game right here, Breath of the Wild. Like you could play this game probably for a good year or two and still not see everything there is to see in it. Whereas Bayonetta, you would see everything the first playthrough. The second playthrough, you would find like some other hidden little items or whatever. You'd learn probably better tactics at dispatching enemies, but that's not something that you're gonna find new every 30 days you play that game. Whereas here, like, I'm still finding stuff clearly, obviously. And other people are like, all you do is go online and you find people that have been playing this game since launch and they're still finding out new techniques. People, like one of the things was people quickly started realizing, hey, you pause time by spamming selecting items in the menu. So you just go from menu to menu to menu and your entire fight is slow motion. Just things like that. But obviously that takes practice. It's not something that you can just say, hey, now that you know this, go forth and do whatever, right? You still have to practice it and get down and get better. Just like you see some of the Lionel fights, somebody was mentioning that in the comments or earlier, how you're terrified the first time you see one of those, and then after that you see a lot of people making mincemeat of them on different videos. But so Breath of the Wild 2, I think if it is anywhere near as big as this game is, that's the game that I would want to pick if I had to choose between the three. Obviously everybody wants to see Metroid, but Metroid games they're how fast can you speedrun this game? Prime 3 was the biggest of the three games, and you could run through that game in, I mean, average time speaking, like, you obviously work and do other things besides play games. It's going to take you a week or so to finish that game. And obviously 100%ing will take longer, and then your speed runs will take even longer than that. But that's just one of those games where the replayability isn't from actual new content that you're finding. You're just replaying the game to better yourself at it, more so than actually playing and finding new stuff. And I mean the extreme is true of Bayonetta for that case and purpose, because you're just learning how to play better over and over again. Same thing with Devil May Cry. You just learn different ways to dispatch enemies faster and not take damage and stuff like that. So, in this game, Jesus, there are so many subsystems and whatnot in Breath of the Wild. It's breathtaking. It's amazing. And this is why I had so much trouble starting this stream, because I'm like, hey, yeah, let me start in the middle of this game here and let me struggle, like to the point where I have to stop right now, because there's no telling what would happen if I just left Link sitting there, just to answer these questions and focus. But yeah, Breath of the Wild 2 would be the clear choice there, because there's more bang for the buck there. So got Aron in the chat talking about if Monolith makes X2, he has a comeback for the sound. Yeah, of course he has a comeback for the soundtrack, because that's the way that game works. And it is even though some people do not like the the new LA soundtrack. The majority of that soundtrack is amazing. Dr. Feelgood. What's up, Dr. Feelgood? Talking about the soundtrack for I guess when I had to leave for a minute to go prepare dinner or help prepare dinner. Yeah, we got Santiago in chat. What's going on? Of course, my main man Jay up in here, trolling me because I'm horrible at this game now since I haven't played in so long. And my notifications aren't working. That's good to know. I'll have to figure that out. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It isn't exactly the best of the best as it should be. So, it isn't. I've heard from people with millions of followers that still have the same issue as far as notifications go. And like, so I say, subscribe, bang the bell, do likes and live stream, so it's more likely that you'll see my video come back up for you. The algorithm is horrible, people. It's real bad. So, yeah, but get these likes up because otherwise the notifications apparently aren't going out. I had a notification, should have went out on Twitter to say the stream started, but we'll see. ASAP Rail, what's going on? Ryan said still haven't found all the core. I'll see. Yeah, man, good luck with that. That's the few people that have done it, and then you don't really get much for it other than a conversation. Like that's not it. I think that's my pressure cooker going off. I think so. Santiago says, I wonder if there'll be dungeons in the sequel, maybe a mix of that and shrines. I don't know. The way it looks like there's going to be at least shrines, because they're exploring one in that cutscene with the rise of Ganon. I'm guessing that's what's happening there. I feel good saying my Nintendo sucks compared to Club Nintendo. So the old Club Nintendo back in the day, like I think I mentioned this on probably my last live stream, where like my Nintendo started in like 2004, 2005, and you just register those codes and you find all kind of cool shit on the site. You get all kind of swag, and whatnot. Whereas this new Club Nintendo is kind of weird, and you get like these weird discounts on like old Wii U games and old 3DS games. It's really weird if you get any of those at all, and it almost doesn't matter because the sales on eShop are stupid this year. They are like, I think I might have got like 4 or 5 games in one day, just in one go, just looking like, okay, I'm dumb if I don't buy this now. So it's just crazy how that works. So, oh, he said my Streamlabs notification. Yeah. I didn't notice there's a donation going on there. It should have popped up. It should have went on there. I don't know if or maybe if you donated while the starting soon screen was up, that's probably on me. So because I didn't enable that for that screen. I probably should have, but no, I didn't do that yet. So, but no, I appreciate it. I appreciate any and all support for this stream. That's been up for almost an hour now, and I haven't been playing for an hour, but it is what it is. Let's see. Dr. Figure said he didn't finish Breath of the Wild until he found half of the Korra Seed shrines and completed most side quests. Yeah, I still haven't beat the game, so this is going to be my attempt. Apparently, we're gonna see and go from here. But there were some topics I wanted to cover, but I say to hell with it. I'm gonna see what I can do here. I think I'm probably gonna fail a lot because it's kind of hard to. I don't know how. I don't think anybody's really conveyed how hard it is to do a live stream and still continue talking while you're playing a game. That's like the craziest thing ever. It's just not. It's just really difficult to do. It's extremely difficult to do. Like I'm trying to get up to this gate here, and I'm like, this is the simplest thing ever. I just go around all these little doors or what have you are gonna be locked. But I've already been through this before. I guess I don't need to really clear myself through it. Or do I? Do I have to go through the whole process of making sure all this gunk is gone? to get over here. I really don't want to do that if I don't have to. And I'm not sure if this guy's dead. Nope, he's alive. Let me see if I can get on him. Go, guy, go. I'm getting smoked over here. This is crazy. Yeah, it's like the toughest thing to do. Like, he can barely walk. And it's like, and I'm having a tough time with him. Come on, guy. Come on, try again. It's and so I guess what I'm gonna need to do is kill this guy, I guess, because all the gunk is gonna be there otherwise. I can't even with this. Maybe the shock arrow will kill it, I don't know. Come on. Open up, my guy. And that's just for that one. So yeah, and I gotta go through all this to get through here. That's just absolutely crazy. So I'm mashing buttons. Yeah, I'm an LKPB over here, man. Little kids pounding buttons. That's the way it works. The way it works. And now I gotta figure out where the eyeball is for this craziness over here. It also doesn't help that this controller is extremely close to my mic, so you're probably gonna hear a lot of that picked up. I'm gonna try to see what I can do to keep this thing away from the mic, but I really can't. So I hope my sound is good as far as my voice versus the mic. So let's see. Trying to see. This is gonna be the worst. I don't even know how to approach this per se, other than coming across over here and then walking around, and there's another guardian right now here, so that's gonna be a pain in the butt. And I don't know how much damage is left on this shield either, so of course they don't tell you. This being the strongest shield in the game, true, but you never know. In the middle of a fight, the damn shield dies on you, because it will die, and then you have to go repurchase it all over again. It's just craziness. Looks like I might be able to sneak through here. It looks like it, at least anyway. Let's see what I can do, because this guy is obviously patrolling. But I mean, this game is just fucking massive, man. This moment alone, the first time I got here and then the music was playing, it was just crazy. Yep, so here we go, going through this gate. I guess the question is, can you even go through the gate, or do you have to go through the side? I forgot. I swear you actually go through the gate, but yeah, where you scale the wall, one of them. It's been a while, so. Or I guess I gotta kill all those other little things to make it through the gate. I'm not sure. It's absolutely crazy. Get up the link. all these. Like, imagine me not having as much stamina and still doing this. This is just crazy. I don't even know how I ever got up here before with half the amount of stamina. I had to go. I did all that later because I did all the other little side quests and whatnot. But this is just bananas. This entire game is just. It's just amazing when you think about all the work that went into making this happen. And this is just a fraction of the game. Here, so. Oh my god. I had to make it all the way up there and go through all this. I feel like I should have just walked through this before I decided to stream it, but then it wouldn't be authentic. So this is Shadow Fox attempting to play a game he hasn't played in years, literally almost years here, and trying to run straight through the end of it, even though it's a workout. So I had a save that was right in front of this castle, but I think I went back and did a lot of DLC stuff, so I would be missing all that stuff if I went back to that save, which is why I'm like at the bottom of the castle working through all this crap, going super slow and looking bad. So I guess just bear with me, guys. I'll try to figure out what my best approach would be without wasting what few arrows I have. And of course I've taken that avenue down there as well, with the way down there at the bottom there where you go and you sneak in, and that's where I get this shield here, along with some other heroic items. Well, the Hylian shield is found there once you do the little side quests. Yeah, and traversing up that thing that's gonna be a pain. Oh my god, this guy, he's annoying me. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and kill him, but I don't want to, because it'd probably be, I mean, I'll be wasting my time, really. I probably could just glide by him and just go around here and kill the guardian over there on the left that's doing nothing but rotating because it doesn't have legs anymore. See what I can do here. Wow, died quick, but well, only because I cheated and I have the guardian charged up or what have you. I think I didn't do that. I didn't have that timing down right. Oh Jesus Lord. Yeah. So here you go, and you hide and do whatever, and you plan your strategy, which is interesting. But I don't want nothing to do with the inside of here. I want to walk all the way around and climb all the way to the top. But this is just one of the ways where Nintendo basically, they kind of walk you through a game without walking you through a game. And so that strategy of development has been evident since the 80s. Like, ever since you play Super Mario Brothers, no instructions, and there's a Goomba there. What do? Right? They teach you. And so in this game here, like, as you go through, they're like, hey, look, here's the opening. Obviously you want to go there, but you don't have to. Like, there's other ways around. Like, I can get around that crap if I shoot the eyeball that's on the other side or whatever, right? But you're thinking, phew, because you just got away from something trying to blow you up. And then there's candles here that kind of guide you and say, hey, this might be the right direction. But, it's just one of those things. Like, you got gates over here. Like, hey, well, how are you going to open this gate to get through? And obviously there's ways to do it, but it's just amazing that the amount of attention to detail they have for stuff like this, for a game that's quote unquote not 4K or what have you, or not having realistic graphics. And by realistic, I mean, instead of, hey, look at the skin on this, look at the texture on this, it's a photo instead of something that was hand drawn, or which is literally the only fucking difference in a lot of these games. It's the same type of texture. I mean, it's texture is just data. They're just more they're photo shots instead of, you know, whatever. I mean, the same things is applied to them. Like there's this that's not necessarily a bump map is per se right here, but there's a reflection map on top of it, and there's probably an emboss map on it, so it looks like it's kind of protruding a little bit. But this is actual polygonal data on the wall here to create the little dents or what have you, because, you know, doing an emboss map would be kind of weird, but especially that complex, so it's just weird. We were talking about Simu over here, yeah. We overclock the engine to be 4K. Yeah, that's true. It can be done, but at what cost? And the textures aren't made by Nintendo, so you're dealing with somebody else that's redoing the textures or stretching them out, adding new assets in. So, wow, just look at this, and this is one of those things. We're like, hey, come through here, and then you're trapped. So it's just almost like the old Zelda games where you walk in a room and lo and behold, the door locks behind you. There's no way out. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken here, I can either bomb my way out or crawl up under here, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't played this in a while, but yeah, so I'm pretty sure there's a bomb or something I could do here. Yeah, maybe a bomb. Yeah, let's not kill myself here. Nope, nothing. I am stuck. What shall I do? Whatever shall I do? Obviously there's a way out. I just have to fucking figure out whatever it is. I don't know. I haven't played this game in so long. It's whatever at this point. Hey, let me out of here. But what did I see? It said, I wish the Wii U version would have kept the gamepad features. Yes, that would have been amazing to just click on the gamepad and do your go to any point on the map here, or what have you, or just to see the map the entire time you're doing whatever you're doing, instead of having to deal with that little craziness down there in the bottom right there. The same thing with all your items. Also, just click on it and it's there. It's done. Like that should be the default. Like there should not be another way to worry about this. This is actually a good time for me to, since I'm here, I can chat with you guys while I'm being retarded. That's amazing to me. Yeah, speaking of which, y'all saw I'm pretty sure y'all saw the comment on Twitter earlier today. Like it bewilders me how far some people are willing to go to let the console wars ensue. Like at the end of the day, like this is a hobby, man. Like it's not that serious. You don't have to like start talking about people and start bad mouthing people and talking about individual people and who they are, man. Like I saw that comment. I forget who forwarded it originally, but there's no reason to do that. Every time I see the Xbox controller commercial for the special needs, I see that, it warms my heart, man. And for somebody to snapshot a picture of that and to say that's for retards that play Xbox, like, come on, man, that's not good. That's not good at all. Why fucking even go there, man? It's not necessary. And for what? Because, you know, hey, you prefer the PlayStation more, like that's your preferred piece of plastic. Like that's no reason to go in on people that are, you know, that are innocent. And you're talking about an entire fan base of people that own a console. Like at this point, like should I be considered one of those people because I also own an Xbox? I just, you know, obviously I'm gonna play Switch more, Switch and Wii U more, but I own an Xbox too. I just got through playing Killer Instinct the other night. Like, so what the fuck are you saying, bro? Like I don't do that shit to people. That doesn't make any sense to me. But it's just the amount of foolishness that goes unchecked on there, because I mean Twitter is the wild wild west. It is what it is. But like I think a lot of these people, if they say any of this type of stuff in public, they'll be immediately dealt with. Like I know I would. There's no there's no amount of there's no conversation to be had there at that point. Let's put it that way. So, oh my god. I appreciate y'all helping me out in the chat, but that's kind of killing. Y'all talking about magnesis? Yeah, I think that's what I had already anyway. But I switched to the bomb for some reason because I saw a crack in the wall. Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna have a drink of water. I'm gonna have this eggnog right here, but it is what it is. Oh, you said the ice room, yeah, because it's water. Yeah, I forgot about that. You did that in other dungeons. You use the ice room to bring the water up, or what have you. So yeah, that's obviously that's what I fixed. But yeah, it's just one of those things where like and obviously I had to continue playing the game, right? So, but if I'm coming in from playing this from God knows how long ago, like I don't. These are the things that Nintendo taught you throughout the game, right? So you played through all the other dungeons and you did all the little shrines and whatnot that for the most part didn't tell you anything. You just found out from playing the main game that, hey, maybe since I have this rune now, I can go and lift this stuff up. I can do different things or what have you. And that's just, it's kind of, I won't say it's kind of unfair to come back from nowhere versus somebody that's played through the whole game and then gets to this point. It is kind of unfair because all the learning, whether you agree with their style or not, is silent. So there's no, and obviously, like in other games, after a certain amount of time, you'll get a little reminder that you either points here or tells you, hey, go on your sub menu so you can select which one of these little runes you want to use. So it's just absolutely crazy. But come on, guys, you got it. Come on, there you go. So it's just like, why does that have to be? Why is that not fair? And like, I don't even want to go up here. I want to, because I see where I am in the castle. Like, I've got a ways to go, but I could probably still go this way and then work my way back outside to climb up the side of the wall to get where I need to be. And I'm sorry for agonizing you, Clocked It, but like I said, I haven't played this game in a minute, and here I go. Like even basic combat bothers me because I haven't played in so long. Like it's just crazy. Like, so what I want to do is just get to I just wanted to be able to do my my slowdown or what have you, and be able to just do that the whole game. Just go here and I wait. I get right here, I do my little slowdown or whatever, then do my rush attack. And that's something that I learned like within the first maybe hour or so during the game, with a twig, believe it or not. And to still struggle on that because it's been so long. It's just one of the issues that, and it's all my fault because I haven't played it so long. I should have just either spent more time going through another shrine, like running through a shrine or something before I came up here to go get completely destroyed. Because that's obviously what's going to happen if I see any real resistance here. Cause yeah, around the corner over here, I'll end up killing that guy, and then I got to go through the dining hall, I guess is one of the rooms I'll end up going to, and there'll be a couple of lizard men, Lizalfos, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah. So, but yeah, this is this is your mind on Twitter, I guess. Claudia said he went underwater swimming. It never really happened in Ocarina of Time either. Like, you just had boots that took you that took you deeper in the water, but for the most part, you floated to the top and you swam on the surface. Am I really about to cook right here? Like I need... Am I able to do that? Okay. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, I'm like really bad at this. It's been so long. And I can't even get my menus right. My items. Because I don't want to use a torch. Screw a torch. Let's see. I don't want to sit by the fire. No fire for me. But I should be able to cook though, right? I just have to bring the... I have to put the food in my hand, I guess. So let me pick my items. Let's see. So I have good gore. Yeah, I've played this game a long time ago. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. A whole bunch of stuff that I could possibly hold and make. I don't know. It's weird. So I don't even remember the cooking. Like how to even do it. Like I'm supposed to hold this stuff and then drop it in there somehow, but so it says hold, right? And then I go here. All right, great. So now I'm able to drop it and stick it in there or whatever. Boom. But I'm supposed to hold more than one item at a time, so I got to do it all in the menu. I just cooked. It gives me one heart. So yeah, it's been so long. This is how long it's been since I played this game, y'all. But obviously, I was able to be somewhat proficient at it because you can see all the other things that I made up here as far as recipes go. So it's just time versus what have you. And you need these for the trials, because you need to lower your body temperature in extreme heat or what have you, and then you need this for your haste. So it's just been so long. It's been a hot minute. So I got a couple dishes. That's my hearty fried wild greens, and I don't even remember. Like I think you could look on here. And you could pull up the recipe, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think you had to select the item first, though, and then you could figure out what the recipe was to create them if you wanted to save the recipe. Yeah, just bananas. Yep. So here we sit, and I've got. Obviously, this is the, and I think there's a way to get 90 instead of 60 out of this thing. But I think you have to beat the master mode, beat the Hero's Sword DLC on the hardest difficulty, and then I think you get more durability on this, if I'm not mistaken. But I just like the fact that this thing glows all the time now and not just here. And I thought it was pretty cool how, you know, you come here and you pull out the Master Sword, it starts glowing on because you're around, I guess, the presence of whatever this crazy stuff is. So yeah, let me read in the chat about how horrible I am at playing this game. So, a lot. Yeah, y'all stop laughing at me. He said, use my ice room, could not watch me anymore. Yeah. He said I was Ganon's plan to let Link starve to death for those who can't think. Yeah. I mean, if you had played the game and you got this far, I mean, they've already taught you what you needed to do. It's just so why in the blue hell am I going that way? I don't know. I think I was running away from other shit, but it says, will anyone be annoyed if Breath of the Wild 2 does not have true dungeons? I don't see why. Like, this game is a masterpiece and it doesn't have true dungeons. Like, who really cares? Like, the game is a dungeon. Why would that even be a problem for you? Like, I mean, just look. This is a dungeon, clearly. But the rest of the game is too. So and then you go and do the little your trials, which are your the shrines, if you will. I don't see why that would be an issue. So let's see what I got here. Say you turn the shield off and mess up your timing. Yeah, you can't do perfect reflex with that shield if if he's constantly doing it for you. It's it's just weird. Um, he said, "Oh, that's right." He said, "Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword had underwater swimming." Yes, Skyward Sword had a lot of underwater swimming. Now that I think of it, huh? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so maybe you could. Yeah, maybe they could do the swimming again because I forgot all about Skyward Sword. That's right. There was quite a bit of that, and it was crazy because you had the underwater plus the above ground on top of that. So yeah, I'm still just impressed. I'm just like really impressed by this game. It's just crazy. I mean the detail here, man. It's just absolutely astonishing. That is just. And then I'm sitting here looking at, my approach, which is gonna do anything. Looking at this map right here, all it's gonna do is just take me back down to the basement I came out of. Well, if you sneak in, unless I can, yeah, that's all blown up. So basically, what I have to do is go outside. Um, and I don't know what does this get me here because it doesn't seem like there's anything there. What is up there? I don't remember if anything's there at all, unless it's just a way out. Nobody needs any of that trash at all. Ancient arrows. Yep, I could use a couple of those. I'm definitely short, but you don't really need them per se. You just use their lasers against them, and that's pretty much it. Oh, okay, so this is my way up, if you will. So that's kind of like the easiest way. Ah, and of course there's a welcoming party here, but I really do not care about that dude one bit. He's kind of, that frustrates me. And I should. What do I want to kill him with? It's kind of not fair to use an ancient arrow, but it's fun to use them. I think the first time I used one accidentally on on what's that guy's name, on the Lionel, and then he fucking disappeared. I was like, that is the craziest thing ever. You can't touch me, bro. Like he's confused. But obviously this is taking way too long to deal with him. I could use, I think I have the other longbow, but whatever. I don't really care one way or the other. I just don't want to. I don't want to take him out. To be honest with you. and okay, Jay, I get it. Jay's over here like he's like upset at me playing this game in second. So now he's over here. He don't jumped on the game. That is hilarious. Yay! I have a badly damaged bow. I don't care. I don't care. So, and that's the other thing. It's cool too. You have your motion control in here, so I can just move my Pro controller here all over the place, Wii U gamepad style. Yeah, that's just crazy. Anyways, what are we? I mean, we'll. Shout out to the PE podcast. Okay, anybody here from the PE podcast? What's going on? What's going on? Insane Game Freak in the chat. Appreciate you. What's going on? I'm just over here like really being bad at this game right now because I haven't played it in so long, at least over a year. Um, so what are my plans for 2020? Well, you're looking at it right now. If only I could stream a game that I'm a little bit better at right now. So I probably should have started with Killer Instinct instead of this. But even in Killer Instinct, I'm like super rusty. It took me about an hour for me to get legitimate wins against friendlies or what have you, um, with my new fight stick. So I'm just adjusting and going from there. So um, yeah, I feel like I should probably start this game from scratch. So I just go in arrows flying. Nah, man, that would be a bad idea because he's got backup on the other side somewhere over here. I don't remember which side, but somewhere over here. I could probably walk on the other side and go from there. I think I'm going to go ahead and call this a stream. So, because I'm going to eat my New Year's dinner. So I could pause it and come back. It depends. Let me see what I got here. Valkyria Crown. Yeah, I get it. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. And I'll chat with you guys in a little bit here, and I guess I'll figure out how to play this game a little bit. Maybe I'll finish streaming, since I found the correct avenue around this guy instead of dealing with the hellfire he was gonna give me. So, I'll chat with you guys in a little bit. I might start back up maybe in another hour or so, but I wanted to get back on the tech topics anyway. I didn't get a chance to talk about the whole PS5 situation, but I'll do that momentarily here. So let me go ahead and kill this guy for now, and then I'll hop back on anyway. I appreciate you guys. I'll start it back up. I'll send another notification out when I'm ready. I appreciate y'all.